Women voters are increasingly rallying behind Kamala Harris, with her lead skyrocketing from 11 points to 21 points. This notable shift underscores a significant change in voter demographics and preferences, which can profoundly influence election outcomes. Moreover, Harris's favorability rating has seen a remarkable surge, jumping from 32% to 48% since July. This notable change in public perception is pivotal as the election date approaches, emphasizing the importance of voter sentiment. However, despite Harris's growing lead, Donald Trump continues to maintain a level of trust among voters on crucial issues such as immigration and the economy, albeit with shrinking margins. His established support base remains a formidable challenge for the Harris campaign. The latest poll indicates that while Democrats have gained traction, the upcoming election is likely to be fiercely contested, mirroring the dynamic of the 2020 race. This competitive political landscape suggests that both parties must prepare rigorously for the electoral showdown. Significantly, Kamala Harris's favorability has surged by 16 points since July, marking the most substantial increase for any politician in the history of NBC News polling. This remarkable rise in approval suggests a notable shift in voter attitudes towards her candidacy. Key voting blocs, including women, voters of color, and young voters, are emerging as decisive in determining the election outcome. Their shifting preferences could dramatically shape the final results and highlight the importance of targeting diverse demographics. Interestingly, support from Black voters, women, and young constituents for Harris is becoming more pronounced, signaling a potentially transformative shift in essential demographics. This trend stands in contrast to Joe Biden's earlier performance, illustrating a different electoral landscape. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's polling numbers have remained fairly stable, consistently lingering around 46 to 47%. This stability may suggest that he has reached a ceiling in his voter support, presenting a challenge for his campaign to expand its base. In this context, the significance of third-party votes in determining election outcomes cannot be overstated. With current conditions indicating that candidates may need to secure 49 to 50% of the vote in key states to claim victory, every ballot will prove vital. The NBC poll indicates that while Harris is performing well, both campaigns still perceive the race as extremely close. This recognition underscores the competitive nature of the landscape as the election draws nearer. Strategic focus is shifting toward battleground state polling rather than national metrics, emphasizing the critical regions that could ultimately dictate the election's outcome. This targeted approach reflects a savvy maneuvering by both campaigns. The Harris campaign is adeptly utilizing its resources and the appeal of its candidate to carve out a competitive edge, while also energizing supporters by portraying themselves as the underdogs in this tightly contested race. Despite the challenges, Donald Trump's support has held steady and even seen an uptick compared to previous elections. This consistency poses a significant hurdle for Harris as she navigates the complex political terrain. Poll trends may favor Harris. However, the margins remain razor-thin. Close races in swing states will necessitate diligent efforts from her campaign in the weeks leading up to the election. Particularly, the Harris campaign expresses confidence in key states such as Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, and Nevada, while remaining uncertain about Georgia and Pennsylvania. This variability presents a complex electoral landscape that could tilt unpredictably. Wisconsin, in particular, emerges as a state of concern due to its aging demographic and mixed voter sentiments, posing challenges for Democrats. The dynamics at play here could significantly influence overall election results. Furthermore, Arizona's abortion initiative is viewed as a potential game changer, offering hope for Democrats amidst mixed polling data. This development could sway voter sentiment and have a profound impact on election outcomes. Democrats are particularly anxious about Pennsylvania, which is regarded as crucial for their electoral success, but is challenging to secure. High turnout in key urban areas will be essential for their strategic approach to this pivotal state.